Yo yo, yo yo, welcome to the stream. Um, so after some working late last night and then this day, I got the case done for the Pi and I soldered in the header. Well, not me, but a guy soldered in the header from the store where I buy my parts. And then I modified this part so we can see the light. Oh, we have echo. Late last night and then this day I got the case done for the Pi and I soldered in the header. Well, not me, but a guy soldered in the header. Okay, this should be better, no echo. So yeah, the case, the metal case is in. Now we have the hole to see if it's booting or not for debugging later on. That really won't be necessary, but for mine I have to see that because I had a lot of problems getting the right cabling and the right adapters and the right bootloader, and oh my god, it was a whole thing. But now there is no cable here in the power port, and there's only here a micro to USB normal adapter, and then I plugged it into a event hub, a powered hub. So here I have 3 ports. One is the stick where it boots from. This is still a problem. I want to replace it with one of these sticks. These are much nicer. They are see-through and they have a light for showing if it's active or not, reading, writing. And they are cheaper, way cheaper. The pack for 3 sticks is only like, I don't know, very much cheaper than these ones from Samsung. These are faster though, but the Pi only supports version 2.0 of the USB protocol. So in theory I sped it up with the SD card. It did 100 megs of read write. Now it's around 340 megabytes of read write, so 3.4 times faster than with the SD card and cheaper and less error prone, because SD cards, they fail very fast if you don't shut it down correctly or if you have some errors on the write. So this should make it more reliable. These are very nice. France, they made in France, these sticks from MTech. Very good brand, very good controller as well. So yeah, I am trying to get this to work, but it's kind of being a nightmare because this is 32 gigs and this is 16 gigs, and I want to do a full copy from what I have now to here, but I think I'll have to redo it later on, or find a way to do it. Then we have the keyboard and the mouse. So the keyboard is one cable going into here, and then I have a 3-port hub here as well, so I can add additional stuff later on. And this is going to the phone for tethering. So as you can see, we are online now as well. So we have keyboard, mouse, online, and screen. When it's in the scooter, all this stuff will not be connected. It will just be one cable going from the phone to the device. And then maybe the hub. I don't know, maybe. I'm still thinking about how to do that. Don't think I will need the hub though, because I will just put the stick in here directly, and then the rest it will do via VNC. So on the phone you'll have like a remote desktop connection to this computer. So you'll see everything you see here, but you'll be able to control it with the screen of your phone. So you'll be able to click the buttons, or see, you will be able to do all this stuff like you do with the mouse, but with the touchscreen of the phone. So yeah, and then we have the Node-RED thing is installed now. I don't know if it will work yet. I have to do a reboot first, because I am working on something. I found out I still use the config of my Pi 4, and that one has way more memory, and I was running out of memory because I set the memory for the video view to way too much for this small device. But let's verify now that it works. So first let's do get root sudo su, and then we'll check nano / boot. Boot is the folder where all the files are stored. These are the boot files. So the boot code, the config, all the kernel stuff. So this is a very important folder, and we need the config.txt file. So yeah, it worked. It updated. Looks like I also overclocked it a bit. So normally it's running at 700 megahertz. Now I set it to 800 because the case is actively cooled. The aluminium is acting like a heatsink, and it has a pad on the CPU to transfer the heat to the case. And if you touch the case where the CPU is, you feel it's getting pretty hot. Not pretty hot, but like I think maybe we can even go way further to 1000 megahertz, but that's gonna be for testing later on. Then we did some hacks to disable the Wi-Fi as well. So as you can see, there should be no wireless interface found, no Bluetooth, no nothing. That's how I like it. I like it secure. Then we set the memory. It was set to 256 megs, and now I changed it to 32. So that should be enough. Maybe I can even go lower, but I think 16 is setting it to off. So then you turn off the GPU completely, and I don't want to do that because I'm still using the screen. But okay, this looks good. So this file got changed. Wait, what's happening? Control X. Okay, so we didn't change anything. Let's do htop and see what's running. Okay, so the memory is 77 megs on the memory. Why is it still showing that? Maybe, wait, I think I need to switch it. So raspi config is also a very nice tool. Where's this keyboard? I don't know the keyboard yet. Here, yeah, okay, so configure the display settings. Resolution, set the specific screen resolution. Okay, so yeah, I think we want to choose this. There's no 4K option, so this is a I bought a new screen, it's 4K, but I think I'm gonna set it to 60 hertz. Boot, select boot into desktop, network at boot, splash screen, power LED, no, back, display options, under scan, pick screen blackening, no, this is not it. Interfaces, yeah, so we can enable or disable the camera, VNC, serial port and remote GPIO. For now we'll leave this like it is. I just want to find the memory stuff. Advanced, ensure that all of the SD card is available. Yeah. update this to performance options. GPU memory, yeah, this is it. Okay, it looks good. 32. Performance options. Overlay. Fan. Overclock. No, this looks good. Okay, well, I'm gonna do most of the developing myself. I think this will bore you guys, but I'm just gonna show a reboot of the device to show you how fast it is. The moment I'm gonna try to make it still a bit faster. Let's see if we have some viewers. In the meantime, you can watch the thing boot. Okay, so as you see, now it's booted. So the dashboard will be the phone. This will be what you see in on your handlebars. No, well, not this screen, but like gauges and GPS and settings and everything. So this will go with one cable to this thing, and then it will work like it does now. But the screen for this, you'll be able to have a full computer basically on your scooter, because it will act like this screen will, you will see everything here, and you'll be able to touch screen control the whole computer with your phone with V and C. So now maybe this is cool. Oh shit, connect. Yeah, so now we also have internet on this thing because the phone is. Okay, this stream seems to be shitty. Probably because I'm on hacked internet. So yeah, sorry for that. I still don't have a subscription or whatever you call it. Okay, so let's go back to where we were. So the phone will act like the screen for this computer, and this will be in the scooter. So you have a full computer in your scooter, and it's very small, and it will have internet. Okay, I'm gonna take you now to show you the sensors. So over here we have the beast I built, and we're watching the stream, kinda being shitty. It seems to be still live. So yeah, that's my new PC. I built it myself as well. It's like 16 core. Like that is a little computer over there. This is a big computer. This is the new engine for later on testing. After the NOS test, we'll set up this beast. Here are some sticks I bought for these projects with the dashboards, 128 gigs. I think maybe I'm gonna use them, but they are pretty expensive, so I don't know if I want to use these or the so I can make it very cheap for everybody. Some more storage, and then all new stuff. Okay, like I'm gonna need a lot of storage. Okay, then let's bump up the lights. Okay, 24. Okay, so now you see it better. This is the LED strip I hang in the house. This LED strip is also going to be on the scooter, controlled by this computer. So this will need 24 volts and it will draw 2.56 amps from the battery. But you can go a little bit lower and dim. At 16 volts it starts to light up, like a bit. Like see, this is 14.4, but I'm gonna run it on the scooter full tilt, so 24 volts. Back will give 24 volts, like 16 volts, but then with this thing, step down. These are just LEDs. This is the water pump. I got a testing like water thing for just making a display case of the whole system to go the 17th December Holland on a big plate, big, well, all the phone, the little computer, all the sensors, and then I'll use this as a. Yeah, we also have this thing which will show you the temperature, the outside temperature when you're driving the scooter, the humidity and the pressure, because these are very important in two-stroke. Is very, like, the carb settings depend on the temp and the humidity and the pressure, so it's good to know these things. And the final thing, we'll have this thing with Bert, who is watching. He gave me something very cool. Where did I put it? Here. I know. Wait, where is it? Oh, it's on the table. Already, with this thing the guy gave me, I'll be able to make an intercom system. Oh, here it is. Yeah, this is the magic dongle. A sound blaster card. As you can see, this also works now. Wait, I'll try to show you. If I plug it in to the keyboard, it should light up with a X, as you see, the X. So the driver is loading sound. This thing doesn't. Now we have sound and the mic. So with one port. So these special headbuds from Samsung, which are sleeved and have a mic. Plug this in there, and now we can listen to music while we drive, or we can do like a vlog on the drive, or like, it works. Because why does it work? People don't know this, but these one have 3 jacks, 3 rings. Wait, cam. 3 rings means you have mic and headset. And if you know a little bit about hacking, sometimes you even have serial connection via this. So this is cool. And this is even cooler, because this is like the DAC and the sound card in one, and it's all over USB, so it's the best. Okay, so these are the boards, one of the other ones. This is the version 1 of this computer, very old one. This is the new version, version 2. A lot of them, like 5. These are just plastic cases, and this will be the power pack. But imagine now we got better cells. It's smaller, so it's only this wide, and it will have a yeah, it will have many fancy stuff. This is for later on. We are working now. We actually got the heads up from my colleague who works with Skunkworks, and he said today he was able to make it work. It loaded, it charged properly. It's ready to go pick up the full pack with the new case printed and the bolts. We had to get special bolts that have very good conductance, because it's high power stuff, so you cannot use normal bolts. It needs to be bronze. Okay, so what else? Yeah, so I'm gonna take it over there. Would be nice to have the water pump like controlled. So it will be PWM, so it will depend to 50-degree range. Okay, so this pump is very small, and it actually pumps pretty good, and it's very light as well. So I'm thinking maybe we can even use this on scooters, like sprint scooter, maybe not race scooters, but we'll have to make some adapter hoses. But this pumps 240 liters an hour and a lifespan of 30,000 hours. Brushless DC motor driving mechanism. Very cheap as well, so. But the thing is, it's with a connector like this, so now I need some kind, or I need to hack the wire, just cut it and plug it into the GPIO. I'm not sure. I'm gonna try first a basic thing like doing a LED or making something work. For this I think I need a cable, the other side of this part. So let's see what else can. So we now have already the sound. Maybe we can make that work. Sound. Let's see. So as you can see, this thing has no sound output except over HDMI. So, but in the scooter we won't have the big screen, so this won't be connected. So to get sound, we'll need something like this. So let's test if that works. Then we can do like intercom later on.